or her man there. Look at her little arms crossed and everything. She is pissed off. Hi everyone, it's Cindy with Mimi's Treasure Cottage, and I am on my way to Renninger's Antique Market. I'm in Adamstown, Pennsylvania today, in the heart of the antiques capital of everywhere. I don't know what they call it, but I'm going to Renninger's. I'm getting a little bit of a late start, even though this is the earliest morning that I have had on my trip so far. But I will take you along.
I don't know if there's a lecture over there or not. But yeah, that's a new light bulb we put in it. It does work.
Aren't you asking for Santa?
These $3.
Okay. Yeah, I might do it.
Hey, see you later, Josh. Thank you.
Santa's got his face chewed
$2
off.
each.
It's nice under here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're cute. Your deer. Those are cute.
Just missing gold sequin. It's cute. Ah, don't fall off of there. You're the ceramic one.
Okay, what's the best price for all of this?
Let's do $5 for all this, 6, 7, and $8. $1 for that, so $8.
Same programs I have.
Yeah.
Really, I'm gonna hold this for you.
I might have another.
Well, you know what? That's okay. I can put them in my bag. That way I can. You can go.
This is a naughty Santa. He's a swinger, all right.
Yeah, they eat eggs first, and then if there's not eggs, they eat the chickens. Like when I was reading up on them. Yeah.
It is a hot one today. My car thermometer says that it's 76 degrees, but I swear the humidity must be 90 because it is drippy hot out there and the sun is very hot. But I am at another flea market. At least it's advertised as a flea market. Renninger's was an outdoor antique market, and I did well there, but I really only shopped from one booth, and that booth was had flea market prices. So Renninger's is the same one that does the Mount Dora, Florida festival that George the Antique Nomad goes to. So I thought that they would be quite reputable, and that's why I wanted to go there. And it was a fun show and good dealers. But let's go see what this place has.
Some of these asked me about, I went, okay.
trying to think what I have in that. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Okay, trying to stay cold. I
Yeah.
have to shift here, I think, to stay in my shade, but about to be more in the sun than I'd like to be.
The car said it was only 76, but I swear it must be like 90% humidity.
no,
Yeah, because it is a scorcher. But that humidity can suck it right out of you.
My crock has a crack in it, so that's why the price is a $10 price.
Yeah, sometimes they'll last years and sometimes they'll last a day and it'll just grow.
Right.
Yeah, he's up doing the jack. What time you wrap up?
This is your stuff here in the truck.
Yes.
How much is the thermos in there, the plaid one?
15.
Okay, thank you.
The old timers always, my dad always. I see why, they're handy. I mean, if you're doing, bench work. Yeah. I mean, some people collect them, I guess.
They're fun. What would I put in them? I like them though. I don't know what I would put in it. It's fun. Aw. I like the kitty cats. Uh-oh. There's a whole box of playing cards. Oh. Those are cool.
Good. Better you than me. Take the brown one. Honestly, I have no room left in the dump.
Well, Raggedy Andy. Alright, Raggedy Ann and Andy.
She can buy stools all day long.
It's a salt shaker, but it's still cute. A little shelf sitter. I don't know what she was doing. I had an amazing trip to Adamstown, Pennsylvania. It was a buying trip, and boy did I buy a lot of stuff. I'm here on my porch for this haul because I need to get all this stuff out of my car, resorted, know what I'm keeping, know what's going for sale at the studio. So the last day, which would have been yesterday, that I was there, I went to Renninger's Outdoor Antique Festival, and then I also went to another place called Black Angus. And they had an outdoor flea market area and whatever, but it was hot yesterday. It's hot today. If I'm glistening, that's why, because I'm on the porch. It's only 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and it is already scorching hot. It's probably 80-some degrees and at least 80% humidity, and the humidity is really what will wipe you out. But Let me go ahead and show you what I picked up at, this was at the Black Angus Outdoor Antiques Mall. So I grabbed this roll of eyelet. And I don't usually like eyelet, but I really liked this because it's older and it doesn't have any one set edge on it, if you know what I mean. It's the same on both sides. And so I picked this up for $5. I don't always know the prices of everything from this haul, by the way. This just happened to be yesterday, and so it was pretty easy. This was not from that outdoor sale. This was from an antique store somewhere. And you guys know me and playing cards, especially rummy and old maid and whatever the vintage stuff. The box is in a bit of disarray, but the cards inside are fantastic. And I get them because of the images on the inside, and I like to use them in artwork and junk journals. I like to display them in flower frogs if they fit the theme of whatever it is that I'm decorating for. So lots of really fun images in this pack of animal rummy cards. One of the other stores along the strip, I think it was 272 Reading Road, whatever that is, in Adamstown, the main thing, had a little outdoor flea market set up by their store as well. And I picked this up. Another head vase. Now, this head vase has some work that needs to be done. She, for some reason, has come loose or separated from her hat. So her hat needs to be glued back on again. She has, the main portion of her, other than that, is in really nice condition, needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Her hat does have a small chip there, and there's a couple, actually some of them that I didn't notice before. This one I'm going to try to paint over with gold. And this one as well, I think somebody tried to repair it at one point in time, but why it's pink, I have no idea. I'm going to see what I can do about that as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna, touch it up a little bit, re-glue the hat, and, I should be able to make a little bit of money on that. Hopefully my time doesn't take up so much that it doesn't recoup some money. I only picked her up for $5, and in good condition, she's probably worth $40 or more. These head vases can go for a significant amount of money. In repaired condition, I'm hoping that I should be able to get probably $18 to $25 for her. And yeah, so not bad. I love these bisque vintage frozen Charlottes from I think they're from the 30s and 40s. They were oftentimes carnival prizes. And he does say on the back, made in Japan. I don't know if you can see it on his cape there. Made in Japan. Well, actually on the back it says Mexico doll. So I knew he was a bullfighter. I actually thought he was from Spain, but he's a Mexican bullfighter, and I just thought he was great. He's in excellent condition for his age. He does have a little bit of color loss, but that's very normal. And yeah. So also at the outdoor market where I got the eyelet, I also picked these up. These are some gorgeous doilies with beautiful crocheted flowers on the edges. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops, 8 blue ones, and here's the pink ones. I picked up 3 pink ones, and I got a really good deal. When I asked the guy how much they were, he said $5, and I said $5 a piece, which in my estimation would have been a little bit more than I wanted to pay. And he said, no, you can have the whole bundle for $5. And I'm like, well, sold. I don't often sell linens in my live sale, but these are gorgeous, so I probably won't keep all of them, so you guys will have the benefit of of grabbing some of these. So yeah, very nice. You may or may not have seen this next picture in an Instagram post. I try not to post in the moment because I don't really like people to know where I am live. So, but I may try to post this as these go live. But anyway, look at this little man. All right, so many of you know that I collect vintage St. Patrick's Day stuff, in part because my mom's birthday was on St. Patrick's Day. We're not Irish. There could be a little bit in there somewhere, but that's not our main ethnic background. But that's why I collect them, because of my mom, and this little guy is staying in my collection. I did pay up for him. Many of the stores had discounts going on, so I believe my final price on him was about $15. I picked up this cute little pair of salt and pepper shakers because look at the look on her face. She is just not having any of it. I just loved them. Aren't they adorable? She does have a little boo-boo that was repaired on her ear, but I think the look is worth all of that. Oh my heavens. She does have a little bit of paint loss also on her flower. The guy's in outstanding condition, nothing at all wrong with him. But, I mean, I just love it. It's like she is madder than a hornet at her husband or her man there. Look at her little arms crossed and everything. She is pissed off. I paid up a little bit for these guys, but I thought they were really fabulous. They're little, let's see if it'll focus, little elves. This one lays down like that, and this one lays on its stomach. They're staying in my collection, so I didn't feel that badly about paying what I did. This one is marked, but I can't read it, so it's signed. This is a beautiful angel brooch. That's the back. You won't be able to see the marking either, but it is marked. Very nice. I got that one. I love these. I love these gold trees, and I see them every once in a while. Let me see a little bit better. Look at that. They're pretty. Got that. I got this cute little deer brooch. This little wreath, this rhinestone wreath. I also picked these up at the outdoor little flea market that was outside of one of the stores. I thought so. Look at this little duck. Duck, chick, I don't know, bird. Nevertheless, very adorable. Made in Japan. It's in excellent condition. Actually, well, there's maybe a little bit of a crack underneath the wing. I don't know if you can see it, but not significant. And, you know, for its age, there's probably a little bit of color loss on it. It is a single shaker, but that's okay because I think it would look great in decor. This is the second, I think, I have found of one of these Japan mice. Very fun. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It does have minor paint loss, but this one doesn't have any chips or cracks. I got this little girl. Look at her. She's a shelf sitter. I don't know why her arms are up like that. I've never seen, like, she probably has a friend. And I've never seen the pair together, so I don't know what they're supposed to look like. Made in Japan, but I never pass up anything that's adorable like that. I grabbed him at a little store I tried to stop at 2 or 3 different times, and they were always closed. I finally made sure that I knew when they were going to be open before I left, so I got to stop. But it was more of a country farmhouse, you know, that whatever that Chip and Joanna Gaines thing is. It was that style of stuff. So it was a combination gift shop and vintage shop. And I found him upstairs, and I thought he was reasonably priced. I am not sure whether or not he's going to stay in my collection or not. I did pay $6 for him, which I thought is a reasonable and very good collector's price. I'm not sure how much I have if I decided to pass him on for resale, but we'll see. In the outdoor flea market thing, one of them, I picked this up. And actually, now that I look at it, I actually believe maybe I have some of these from my family's estate. So thankfully it was cheap. But I picked this up for junk journaling because I do have in mind doing a botanical type flat floral junk journal at some point. We'll see when and if I get around to doing that. Also in that little store that I told you was kind of a vintage farmhouse, country, whatever that style is, I found this in the same place as the other stuff. Oops, let's get this thing out of there. Look at him sitting on a ornament ball there. Adorable. I paid $8 for him, which I thought was a reasonable collector's price, actually a pretty good collector's price. I think that these little elves, anytime you see an elf, they go for higher. So I probably got it for about half of what you know, it might go for. But I'm probably going to keep him because I have an elf collection and I don't have one like him. So speaking of vintage Christmas, I saw this guy and I had to pick him up. He is going to stay with me. I adore him. Look at this little rubber-faced Santa. I don't know who makes him or made him. There's no tag on him. There was once a tag, but there's no tag now. He's in pretty, you know, he's in very good condition for his age, I think. But I just thought he was a great size for my display and unusual enough that he's going to stay with me. I got a few other vintage Christmas items, and like I said, I can't put them all. I have to share them with you. Let's just put it that way. This little amazing guy is staying with me. This is one of those chenille figurines, and he's on skis. One of his skis is cut a little bit short, but that's okay. Look at his little face there. I love him. I think I got him for a reasonable price. He only has one ski. Again, it doesn't matter to me. He's going to sit like that. Nobody will notice that he didn't have the other one. I love him. This little guy, I bet I paid half price for him because I would not have picked him up for this price. I do not believe. But I got this one. Isn't he fabulous? Love him. He's marked $16, but that's why I think I got him for $8 because that's retail price is $16 roughly. They can go higher, but I probably picked him up because he was a bargain. Otherwise, I would have left him there because I can buy him anywhere for that price. So, but he's staying with me for my elf collection. Here's another one of these little littles that I love. She's a little angel. She's got some netting around her, some chenille stemmed arms, and she's dragging a little pipe cleaner, what's probably a Christmas tree. I think she's spun head also. And then this thing, I pick these up whenever I see them if they are a reasonable price. This is a Whitman's songbook, Christmas songbook. And I am looking specifically for a particular one of these. This is not it. If I ever find it, it will stay with me. This one, I'm pretty sure I will pass on in a sale. The one that I'm looking for has angels on the inside cover. And this one has houses, churches. And the reason why I'm looking for the one with the angels is because we had one when I was a child and my sister got it from the estate. So I think that's going to do it for what I'm going to share with you today. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell so you know when I go live or post new content. I do have live sales on my channel here on YouTube every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you're interested in purchasing items, that's a great way to come and just hang out too. If you're not going to purchase, you can hang out in our chat. We have a good time. I usually play trivia games, and it's fun. I really enjoy them, and I think the other people do as well. So that's something to look forward to, Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern. If you see something in any of my videos that you would like to purchase, you are free to send an email to me and ask me if it is available and see if I can, you know, give you a set price on that. There are some things, some items that I may, well, sometimes they sell faster than you can get your email to me, but there are some items that I will do as offer up items in my live sales, and if I may or may not have mentioned them. And sometimes I find out after researching them later that they have a much higher value than can work on either through a set price or through my live sales. So, but please reach out to me if there is something that you're interested in, and you can save yourself having to worry about trying to claim fast enough on a live sale. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you so much. And again, look for the other hauls. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.